Oh God. Hi, and welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belinda Bass, and this is your chart. Now, last month we did a lot for you. I had a chance to review. Put this on the floor. We're going to be using this. I've already opened. Yeah, I might want to try this with you. Um, my name is Belinda, and last month we had the opportunity to do a humongous start off for you. I think it was. I think I gave you enough for 4 months. For 4 months to get you started. I don't want to take you too far. I don't want to get you too deep. I gave you a lot on their first chart. So what we're going to work with today is we're going to work in the middle. We're going to be doing middle. Okay, and we're going to be doing middle. Exactly, middle. I like these better. We're going to be doing middle. We're going to be doing middle. I'm going to be dealing with the three major things that can take you to the next level, the things that you're already over, the things that you're working through. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Okay, as you see here, we're going to be working with three of the major areas because, like I said last month, we did a full big reading. So I still need just you to stay focused in that area. Okay, I need you to stay focused on the reading. And I want you to take your time on that board and try to work where you can. I know you're not finished. So that's what's going on. Now, we're going to go ahead and see what we need to work right now. I'm starting to have my little bag of tricks and colors and erasers. It's going to be really fun in that bag in a minute. So let's go see and let's see what's going on for you. I wanna like you. I wanna love you. I'm in love. Oh, don't get me started. Man, that I went to a friend's house and he was playing a song I ain't heard in years. And it got me in my feelings. I am quit. Cause that used to be my shit. And I can't believe I forgot that it was my favorite song. Okay, so these are the areas where we're going to be working, okay? We're going to be working in the areas of, okay, you don't have red flags. You just second guess yourself. So what you need to focus on is your balance. Oh, I like these better. You second guess yourself. Like, we're going to go with second guessing, okay? Cause effect equals to and challenges. At the bottom is where I'm going to put what's going on after. You do a lot of side eyeing, honey. You know a lot of this. Because it's not that you don't distrust, you don't trust the decisions that you are making. So right now, you are outside. You are outside of your thinking. You can't control nothing. You're on your outside thinking box. That's letting me know whatever you thought that you were controlling, you were not in control of. Non-control factors. You are not in control of whatever this is that has you worrying, and you know it. Your second guessing has you in your non-control mind frame. It has you in your outside thinking. We're putting it to the forefront. We did a huge chart. Next month, we'll do a huge chart again. I don't want to give you all that stuff and too much. It's a lot on that chart that I gave you. And this is, we're going to follow up with what you're working with now and what's preventing you. Okay, so we're doing with this outside thinking. And in this outside thinking box, you're insecure and you are secure. You have an insecurity and you have a security. Okay, that's what's in that box. You have overthinking. See, out overthinking in this. Of course, overthinking is this in this overthinking, and you have a delayed judgment because you're trying to wait something out that's falling. Now, when if you hear me ever talk to you about second guessing, and you have me talk to you about things that you cannot control, When you see me put red in a blue box, that means this is dead. That's why you don't have any control, because it's not moving, it's not changing. You're thinking and you're trying to make, you're imbalanced in every way when it comes down to your happiness overall. I know what you're trying to hold on to. We're not talking about emotions towards somebody else and will they come back and will we sustain. We've already blocked that emotion. You're going to have to take whatever indifference that is going on currently emotional for you. You're going to have to get into your feet. I mean, standing to whatever's going on currently. I need you to block these things out emotionally. This is tearing you up. It's because you're not realizing that it's over. You're trying to hold on. This is dead, mama. These emotions is dead and it's keeping you from moving forward. So you're non-control. I can't move it this way. I can't move it that way, but it ain't moving because it's dead. Consider it a funeral, okay? That's why you're second guessing. You're not getting your way. It's this non-control. There's another thing that we're currently working with someone being arrogant. There is a egotistical rabbit here. He is very, I'm going to say egotistical. And for some reason, he either is in your family or he reminds you of the men in your family. We're not talking about love. I'm taking you to what's causing you to react and not move past. Your non-control of a dead situation, your insecurity, security. You don't know which one to trust because you second guess. So if you second guessing your direction, you surely can't make a decision. You surely can say, well, if this is which is insecurity, security, insecurity, so what we gonna do? Okay. It's just because you're overthinking and it's delaying your judgment because you're being patient. You are keeping a honest energy in an area where there is dead. In the South, we call it dead folk. It's dead, it's kaput, it's out of there. And you're going to continue to experience that drag. And it pulls on your self-esteem because that's where all your non-control is, because you don't like to be out of control. So this is really what you're working with is yourself. We're getting there. Now here it's talking about in the second box the things that's equaling to this emotion. And the reason why you're second guessing is because of this egotistical rabbit, this egotistical person. I'm feeling like you want something out of this. I'm seeing a reply, a reaction, a peanut butter and jelly. We're not talking love. I got to use words. A peanut butter and jelly effect. You want it to all come together and merge no matter what. But I need you to turn around and look and say, outside of my thinking, my insecurity is giving me an ego, which makes you wrong. Overthinking. This is overthinking. We're second guessing. We're in overthinking. We are in the energy that is causing delayed effects, that is causing you not to move, it's causing you to become very slump, it's causing you not to look at things, and then when you see things you don't want to see them because they are returning to you the same way because it is dead. You can come in here because it is dead. Now, under this, I'm gonna go ahead and put some honesty. Something's weird with this situation because even though there's nothing going on between you and this person, whatever they tell you what's in their heart is true. Whatever they say in their heart is true. Whatever they're talking about, this stuff with this relationship, that's facts. That's facts. You're dealing with not wanting to let go. So, so this, whatever this person is telling you is honesty. Okay. Now, what I want to tell you is to leave this person alone. This person is dragging you the best way they can. They do everything in a rush because it's almost like they want to shoot at you in a different way. If you understand what I'm saying, they want to shoot. Hold on. What is this? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's what happens when you buy stuff from the dollar store. You get dollar out. You get dollar stuff. Okay. Excuse me. I'm trying to get this together. I'm gonna have to use another color. We're gonna go with blue. So here's another situation that you're just wanting a return. You're wanting a reaction. You're not gonna get it. You're wanting a return. You're not gonna get it. You're wasting your time thinking you're gonna get a react. I'm not gonna even go into this. This is just like that other lady read. It's just not gonna happen. Leave the individual alone. So you're gonna continue. You're gonna be getting lost if you keep dealing with him because he's gonna put you in the mind frame of deceit. Why? Because you're putting all your emphasis on answers. So when you put all your emphasis on answers, you go after these chances. And see, you got to watch the chances because the chances can come in the area where things are dead. And so when you try to put the good things on the dead, you get a reaction that's dead. Do you understand what I'm saying? So basically you walking down the street with some black underwear on and everybody see it. You the only one walking around here with black underwear on, and we are not there. The black underwear on you represents the arrows pointing towards you, and you don't even realize it. But you're just trying to just keep going because you think it is the thing to do. That egotism, that insecurity, security, that balance, that imbalance is causing all of this I don't feel right type of thing. Something I don't feel right. Because like I say, you have to know who you dealing with, and if you want to know who you dealing with, you got to find out who you are dealing with yourself. Who am I dealing with myself? Because if I can figure this out, I can look at you and know you don't belong. It's almost like putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and when I wake up, God, it felt like it was right. It felt like it grooved, but when you look, they were all in the right places with the wrong shapes. Second guessing with your eyes closed, just doing stuff because you're doing things based out of fear, and you're doing things based off of past patterns. If you try to relive this situation in a new thought, every energy that's going to be coming back to you is going to come back negative. You will never get an answer. He'll walk off before you get that. And it has anything to do with finances, he'll take that and walk off and not even caring if you knew it, he left. This is the type of individual that always plays things three ways. If he can't do it here, he gonna do it here and do it there. Okay? So we have this. I want to review with you. I want to review with you with your control. I want you to go back and take a look, and I want you to get one of these boards. I have to get you a couple of dry erase boards if you have a Dollar General in your area. Buy the ones that's $1.50 because the ones with the dollars don't come out of the pen time. Don't get these. Shout out. Teach us, do what you need to. But I want to talk about your attraction to it's like almost like there is an addiction to almost ease your way out of things. There is an attraction to you easing your way out. But the next thing you're gonna do is try to slip out of this situation. We already know that. But that's cute though. That's cute though. But your outside thinking is what's going to make you not make the outside thinking is an imbalancement. And it has you second guessing. Most people call it walking blind. No, you was in control, but you found out you never was. And some people call it being played, but depending on how fast you're going and what we talking about, outside thinking can be structured. Outside thinking is like a 2-year-old just going, it's like a Aries. It's like an Aquarius. Outside thinking is spontaneous things. Spontaneous, just almost, I want to say this, I'm not trying to make you a man, almost wanting to win at all costs. Is it worth it? Is it worth your imbalance? Is it worth your insecurity? Is it worth one day I'm secure and the next day I'm insecure? Is it worth overthinking, putting actions and events in your mind that's going to come into play with that seeing any reciprocation, or however you say it, towards that idea. You just a lover, mama. You just a player at heart, and I ain't mad at you. But we're gonna have to break this stuff down so those things can attract the right person, okay? And then you have this delayed judgment. And right now, I don't need that from you because your other job was major. You have major corners, you have major highlights, you have major actions. I'm trying to get you to a point where you can take that stress down and open yourself up and use that outside thinking to draw in those financial contracts, those financial jobs, those financial ideas, those financial places, that more income, that fatter bank account. I'm trying to take you somewhere, but I'm going to use you to push through. We ain't got nothing else. This ain't about money. This is about perspective. So that's what we're working with. So we have this non-control, and in the non-control, was Miss Luke, I want you to work on your busybody mind. That stuff that you can control. That's the outside thinking. I want you to bring that in and think one thought, and own it, and drop it. Because if you put all these things I give you on whatever this is you're trying to, it's not going to turn out right. What is for you will come into your life. What is not for you, we can call that non-control outside thinking, because it just ain't going to go right, period. I'm telling you, I want you to work on when you are in your personal space, how you let your mind go. It's an insecurity, security. I know what I'm thinking, but I'm just going to see how far I'm going to go. And then I'm going to act on it, and then I'm going to let it suppress me. You have to understand you are doing these things. But without that support, without that finger, or my finger pointing to my own self and my fingers pointing to your own self, owning each other's actions and seeing it in ourselves and clearing it up, and then turn around looking at something that we didn't see because we were blocking our own self with delayed judgment, overthinking, security, insecurity, outside thinking, trying to control stuff that are trying to control dead stuff. It's, to me, it's like you're acting broke. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm just being realistic. I ain't calling you broke. Acting thirsty, acting hungry with your thoughts. Think it, own it, drop it like it's hot. I need that from you, because we can't push forward with these financial changes that we talked about in that board unless you clear the way. You cannot walk down the street with the floor, with the concrete everywhere. You're either gonna go find another way to go around, or you're just gonna wait till it's built, or you're gonna go the other way. Either way it go, those were three solid thoughts that could work for you. You see what I'm saying? Those were three facts. And we're now working from a place where it cannot be moved. Because you know that through experience that concrete will be built in time. So it is a conscious choice for you to go the other way. It's a conscious choice for you to just jump over and get right into it. That's how I need you to think about the next 3 months. Come on, give it to me. The next 3 months, I want you to control the non-control. And then we get into what's causing your counter reactions. You're dealing with somebody you can't handle, first of all, because you're dealing with someone that you cannot handle. There's so many flags around this situation that's having you close off. Get in control of your emotions. Know what's for you. Know what's not for you. Don't keep trying. Don't beat the horse with the stick when he been dead. If he's sitting over there grinning and say, I'm alive, and you see him on the floor bleeding, he is dead. Okay? He is dead. Call a cat a cat. Call a pie a pie. Call the color gray gray. Call them eyebrows eyebrows. Call these edges edges. Call it how you see it. Nothing else. Don't fool yourself with your overthinking. Get to the point. And if it's other than the point, you just let yourself overthink 2.3 seconds into right before you get into that next stuff. You pull yourself back and be like, I don't want to go into that overthinking because it has me suppressed in my security and in my insecurity. So let me pull myself back into what I can prove. Yeah, them edges. Do you see what I'm saying? Only the facts. Take it easy, mama. I don't need you to be all over the place. Come on. Walk with me. Walk with me. We walking now. We was throwing apples. You didn't understand. You don't want me to talk to you like that. I don't give a damn. I'm going to do it. And we're going to walk. Now we're walking. Now we're on the same page. Now you're feeling loose. Now you're saying, oh, okay. Now we're going to get into what got you almost. This is what it's like you're doing. Clap, 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 playing, 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 overthinking, 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 dead, 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 playing, 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 thought, 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 over and over again, and this will go on. Do you know cycles and bondages and things that you see? See, that's why I tell people when you're in a situation and you don't know how to make it clear. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. If you don't know how to come clear. And if you're not mature enough to work from your faith or work from that area, you're going to lose. Come on, get some strength for me. You're giving me wimpy wings. I need power from you. I need strength from you. I need ego from you. I need you to possess the person that has caused you to go into this insecurity, security. Here they go because they have trained you. Understand that. This egotistical rabbit you have allowed them to train you. And you may say, how? With their nasty ways. They're not like your ways. You're not egotistical. You can't deal with that. That's why you overthink, because it's beneath you. Big ego, what does that mean? Because you don't possess that trait. It's not for you. The peanut butter effect is the clingy. You just expect everything to come together. And that peanut butter and jelly effect came in. Security, insecurity. I just make it work. I just make it work. I just make it work. And what he was doing was just, here they go tomorrow. Peanut butter. Here they go tomorrow. So he has trained you, but instead of you using it to soar and using it for positive and using it to take it to the next level, you used it to try to obtain a stable emotion in a dead situation. That's what you're all over the place. You're imbalanced, man, wanting to have your way, mama. And it's throwing it off. I love you, though. And I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm not going to play with you. And I cracked the whip on the charts. I don't play any games, and I'm not going to pussyfoot with you. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to be very raw. I'm not going to be very rough, because we only have one life, and we may have had 50 chances, but maybe only one chance may really count. So I'll be wrong not to serve you. So we're working with conditioning, we're working with self-esteem, and we're working with what we can hold on to. I can't take you to the money if you can't hold on to your emotions. Because if I take you to the money and you're overthinking and you're outside thinking and you're delayed judgment, you're gonna be spending all over the place. And here we go again, being down because things aren't stable. But it probably wraps over like, I just don't feel good. Things seem to keep coming my way. Well, I just can't move on. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's just whoever you're talking to. Now, let's go into this last time frame. I got a big chart to do next. I got to move out of this room. So we're going into the last time frame, and I'm already knowing that in this box is going to be mixed emotions. This is your kickoff. So I have kicked into you. I've given you the speech and the grilling about the second guessing and non-control. I gave you this egotistical rabbit that has honest, that isn't there like you want to, but they sure can tell the truth about their life, huh? Inconsistencies. He's taught you that. That's why we're secure and insecure. This is a detox. It's really good. Now, we're going to talk about the outside emotions, and it's going to be brief. I want you to work on this stuff. I want you to keep looking at that first chart I gave you. And as you start pulling in answers from the chart, Every time you pull in, I want you to look over here at this. I'm going to put it so you can see it. I'm going to take a picture of it and I'm going to send it to you in the email. And I want you to listen to what I'm saying because my handwriting is bad. I want you to pull from the positive things from that huge, beautiful chart. And I want you to look at this chart and I want you to write down where these things could possibly improve. I want you to take the positives off the chart. And in this second guessing non-control part, I want you to equals it to this. Whatever you think that word has to do with this, I want you to equals it to something positive from that chart on here so you can begin to move on from this mind frame and move on from this dead situation. Okay. So now when you're gonna be opening up just a little bit. So you will be leaving things behind. You're gonna take and you're see that's the indecision. You don't know if you want to leave behind a situation or a living situation or you want to stay. Okay? That's where your indecision comes in. Okay? So your judgment is off. I already knew that because I said it over here. Your judgment is off. It is causing mixed emotions and it's coming it's coming in the areas of your most major choices. Being able to move from your certain circumstance and know already that you're going to build. See, you don't know that now because you're moving from a situation that you almost feel drugged to the floor with, that you almost feel dragged with, that you feel like you're alone in. You have to go ahead and disappear that because that is not who you are in the future. You are who you eat right now because you are limited with the thoughts. But once we get those positive thoughts and that new perspective and that know-how and that go-to and that go-getter, nothing can stop you. Nothing but death can keep you from it. You better believe it, buddy. Your mixed emotions, your mixed emotions. Come on, mama, own it. You're sinking back. You're giving me mermaid. You give me la la la. You're giving me all of that. You're giving me, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna pull, I'm just gonna walk on through it. I'm gonna get past this. Yeah. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, why is things happening this way? Why can't I control the dead? Why he didn't let me have my way? Why I couldn't have a grip on it? No, honey. I want you to change that thought and think, why I can't have a grip on my finances? Why won't it let me control it? And your mind gonna be like from common sense, just get a better position. See how easy that was? Use that and gotta react with something you want to fix in your life. Because I'm telling you, this is dead. So I want you to braise this dead and put it in the lanes where you're gonna prosper. And I be for damn sure it will work. Play to win is my motto. How about you? Better believe it, buddy. So that's how you fix those mixed emotions. I told you to carry from the board and carry to here. I gave you the examples. Now I want you to walk in your newness. When I say walk in your newness, just be yourself. Don't give an if. I can do this. Give me this slithery. I got sequins on it. You're giving me this goddess that's on the beach and beautiful and loving and know what she wants, but no one knows that she doesn't know how to possess her power. She's looking beautiful, but can she move that way? If she was ugly and didn't look good, does she possess the real control? Do you? I don't know. I know you like to control stuff. Let me see you working. Let me see you possess your finances. Let me see you possess your stability. Let me see you possess the insecurities and the security. Let me see you possess that balance. Let me see you conquer the negatives that try to put you back in your past when you don't have your blockers up. Because you can't always block stuff. But if you just keep your head up and know and inspire and encourage yourself, baby, $2 can win 1,000. I'm trying to tell you that humbleness. It teaches you to be humble and it teaches to be grateful and it teaches you patience. And you got a lot of that. But that control is what's ruining your innocence. The innocence that can be possessed, that energy that can be turned from something to nothing. that energy that can really wipe clean all of this, you are holding a standard to it. How dare you? How dare you block yourself? You don't know it though. So those are your recovery methods. Mama say, oh my kusa. Those are your recovery methods. Things that's going to, it's like putting a band-aid on things until you get your Gatorade. We done ran down the street and we done fell. But we know not to give up. The only thing we know to do is get up and stand. But we talk that when we get hurt, we sit down and look and we pamper it. But when we in a room that's this little and everybody got a scratch, you better let it bleed and you better get to running. Because when you get to the victory lane, all the band-aids going to be there too. Because that's what they take care of you at the end of the battle. At the end of the road, you get your stripes back. No matter what place you take, no matter how you ran the race, you will get your keep, and your scratches and your hurts and your pains will be all covered from the effort that you have put in to the race. Do you understand where I'm taking you? I'm giving you self-improvement, but it becomes personal when it's about you. Fix you. This dead. He can't go where you going. He holding you back. He's putting you in a position where you can't break. You want to break free so bad, but you just want to hold on because you just got to know. It's it. Just give me one sign. Give me one. Just tell me one time. Just give it to me. Give it to me. I'm just waiting. Just give it to me. I'll just give it. Just tell me. Please just tell me. Just tell me. And it's ruining you. It's causing anxiety and stress, and it's getting you off, and it's got you tacky. Get out of this. Get out of this today. Come on, let's get it together, mama. I know I'm a little hoodish, but I play to win. And I get you where you need to be. When you get to where you need to be, you ain't going to need me. Are you going to be like, man, thank you. Don't never tell me thank you. You can tell the man upstairs thinking about walking in the new way. I'm not trying to put no religion on you. I'm just trying to make you religiously win. Hello. I ain't trying to be funny, but I am. Boom. Just gave it to you. I gave you the whole reading. Good night. I'm about to clock out. But I need you to use recovery right now. Use it. You and even Jesus. Y'all gonna be the hardest too. Y'all gonna break my whole entire neck. But it's gonna be worth it. It's you and I'm not calling you out. Y'all two are just alike. But you seem to be a little bit more lighter. She's a little bit more hungry. She wants it, but she doesn't know how to attack it without having to fight for it. She doesn't know how to sit back and go, it's going to be all right. Oh, I believe. Instead of, I'm going to get it, and this was going to happen, and kaboom. But with you, you're more, you give me mermaid. I don't know. You give me this, the water, and it's, I have my hand on the button, and when I get ready to push that button, everything's going to be the way I want to see. That overthinking, but then you're relaxed in it because you think you're right, but you didn't look down at the water because you ain't swimming on nothing but concrete because the water has dried up. Recognize the negative when you're trying to move. You got to break your own heart. You have to crack that stuff. You have to see it realistically, even if it hurt, because it's going to take time. That's why I'm here to help you recover. That's why I'm here to bounce you back. That's why I'm here to keep you on your steady pace. That's why I'm here to stick a quarter in your back and reload you. Who gonna do it other than me? Ask me about it, I tell you. So you're gonna be ending things with mixed emotions. I don't need that from you. You went too far. You let it attack you too much. You didn't give yourself a break. You didn't see, now is the time where you should be jumping into a new power, but you're just jumping into the fact of maybe this is not for me. You see how you did? So beautiful of you, so beautiful. This control is killing me. You're going to have to put down the control, mama. Because when you see, the thing about it is, you're not willing to let things go, but you're willing to hand it over so you can control it, but you're not in control. You do not control the dead, ma'am. The dead controls the dead. When it's dead, it's gone, and it's gone. You can go over there and pick up that dead body and be like, this is what you're gonna do. You gonna look at me, you gonna respect that thing gonna be still hanging like this, looking stupid. What the hell is she talking about? I thought I was. He may even wake up and slap you and say, what the hell are you doing? I'm dead. I don't hear you. I don't see you. I'm not even in the same area code with you. I'm just laying here. This is my body, my soul. Hello. It's gone. It don't see you. It don't know you. It don't recognize you. So you beating your damn self up. And they getting away with what they have taught you. Come on, mama, shake yourself. You're giving me tight. You're giving me, I'm on board with it. You're giving me outside thinking and still staying in the box. Come on. Do this for me right quick. Just 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing? You gotta shake that energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Shake it for 30 seconds. Do something. Get up, do jump it. Shake it. I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking to her and you come in here and give me your 10 cents. You can sit in here, but I'm trying to do my job. Didi has been acting like a bi today. I almost had to whoop him in the barbershop. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that's what I need you to shake yourself. And you know, matter of fact, when this second guest coming, you get to overthink it, you sit on the couch like, snap out of it. As soon as you start sitting, you could be watching Charlie, you could be watching something on TV, and you watch something on TV, and then your mind get to wandering off like mine does. But I'm in control of that. I'm trying to show you how to get in control, and your mind start wandering off and start thinking. When you start thinking things and going to certain emotions, it takes your self-esteem to an all-time low. Do not allow any negative energy to make you feel as though you are not good enough to possess your thoughts. Come on, give it to me. Soon as the thought come in, shake yourself. Do what you got to do. We moving. Do what you need to do. I don't care if you got to get them cut up. Shake it off. It's too much on you. You didn't let it. You have let it stick. It's like it's in your system. It's very hard to shake this control because you are some type of control going on. When your mind started, shake yourself for 30 seconds uncontrollably and snap out of it after 30. Remember? Oh, damn, okay. Now, what was I watching? Guarantee you. Okay? So possess yourself. Possess yourself. Be in control of the looseness. I'm not saying that, the looseness of the things we're talking outside thinking, the security, shake yourself when it happens. Not today. And every time I got my power back and begin to go to the next moment. Begin to go to the next moment. Begin to go to number 2. Begin to go to number 3. And begin to number 4. And then you're going to rest. And then you're going to let yourself elevate because it will do it naturally. Because you have shaken and self-esteemed yourself. So you ain't got no choice but to think high thoughts. Now you do all of that and you go around and you go back thinking about green olives and potatoes. I don't know what to tell you. At some point we have got to gain ourselves. I'm just saying you need to get into, you need to try to put some air in your chest, on your power. Be who you say you are. Do not be afraid to possess a new life. Lighter is better than darker. Understand where I'm taking you. You take this stuff to where I'm trying to take you, I would never get a thought through. You're going to always control everything. You're going to always imbalance. You're going to always try to keep things out. It's going to be like you're going to be an excuse maker after a while. My name's Belinda Bez. God bless you. And this is called The City. But I just wanted to show you how to recover yourself within the next month or so because these things are going to come in for you. And I want you to take a look. I'm going to give you a few seconds. This is what we talked about. This is where I thought from. Peter 1 + 1 = 2. It sounded like a lot because I had to break it down so you can understand it because you are a person and there's a certain way you have to address a person. This is what you're dealing with. Right now, the board is breaking things down for you. I need you to stay focused. I need you to take some extra time to look at those boards. You see, this space is the actions you are taking. So you're in the right place. You where I need you to be. But I need you to get out of this red. Yeah, this is where you need to be. I want that. I want that. I want you to have mixed emotions because this is where I'm going to pull from. This is where we're going to gain that self-esteem. So mixed emotions, we're going to bring that power in here and we're going to line up things so you can get that personal, that personal feeling. You're going to feel like you're owning something. You're going to feel like you're possessing something when we get here. Okay? Because this will be something that you would have to incorporate. This is where you organize. This is where you say no. This is the box where you walk into the new light. You are almost there. But these spaces is opening up, which is really good for you. But right here is where we really begin to do the work on the inner child of you, the inner person. You were a child. I was a child. The inner child, build, building yourself back up in a new way. But we're going to be using all these things to do it, okay? Good job. Good job on the thinking. Good job on the kind of coming away from the shyness. Right here, the communication is really, 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 really thick. So you're breaking out to that, but you are moving forward. I hope next time I talk to you, you are here because we have work to do. God bless.